this shorty in your atmosphere.
Hey, you guys. My name is Dawn Unity, and I discuss all things wellness, self-love, plants, therapy, healing, the whole nine, okay? And I'm back. I'm proud of myself. Let's clap it up. I'm back with another video, and this video, I just wanted to discuss stepping out of fear and embodying self-worth, okay? What came up today? I'm proud of myself for going out again and doing my walk/workout. And I decided today to listen to a podcast called Brown Girl Self-Care, something like that, or Self-Care for Brown Girls. I'm gonna put it in the link, okay? Because I don't remember what it was exactly. But she was talking about stepping out of fear in her podcast, the podcast that I listened to today. And it really stuck with me because I resonated with everything that she discussed in that video. For one, she discussed how fear was taking over her life for so long and she didn't realize it. She kind of came to the conclusion that however she shows up is gonna be enough. And I think a lot of us, including myself, make that mistake. I've been making that mistake for so long in my life, just forgetting and not overthinking things, overthinking every step, every choice, every option, every decision, overthinking. And when you overthink, it leads to procrastination. Procrastination leads to delay, right? And now you don't have anything done. So just minimizing that voice that is telling you that, you know, you can't do it, or what if you don't do this, or what if it doesn't work out? Like, no, what if it does work out? You know? So that was the main thing. That was the bigger picture of what she realized was holding her back, is the questioning. Because when you question yourself, it kind of correlates to lack of trust in yourself. Not kind of, but it does. It correlates to lack of trust within yourself, which also correlates to lack of self-worth. So when you have lack of self-worth, it's kind of hard to dive deeper into who you truly are. Okay, you lack the insecurity. And with that, how can you truly trust your next moves? How can you truly believe in yourself and trust that you can achieve the things that you know that you can achieve? How? So with that, you lack the security within yourself, and now you can't move forward. Now you can't move forward into who you are supposed to be. Now you can't move forward to your better self because you're stuck in a cycle, right? Now let's talk about the cycle, okay? It is a series of events that reoccurs consistently, on a consistent basis, a constant basis. A lot of us are subjected to our particular cycles. We go through the same thing over and over and over again, and we might step out of it, but then we end up right back in that cycle, right? Whether it be financially, spiritually, physically, whatever it is. But what is important to note is that the cycle has to be broken somehow. And you have to be the one to break that cycle. No one else can do it but you. So now what are you going to utilize in order to break that cycle? Everyone has choices. Everyone has options. Are you going to utilize the options given to you, the opportunities given to you to break out of the cycles? Whether that be participating in therapy and speaking to someone and unpacking your traumas and releasing everything that has been coming. Is that tending and prioritizing your spirituality, praying, meditating, whatever that practice may be for you, okay? Is that going back to school so that you can gain the knowledge and gain the skills, getting that certification or that workshop in order for you to gain the skills needed to go on and pivot to your next level? Like, the options are there. So at some point, we have to start reclaiming our power, reclaiming who we are, and diving deep into that. Something else that she mentioned that I thought was very interesting was the fact that her trauma, the questioning that she had consistently gave upon herself, the questioning for every move that she made, every decision that she wanted to make, was honestly the trauma of always needing validation. That also correlates with lack of trust within yourself. Okay? Fear and lack of trust are interconnected. When you are fearful of whatever it may be, or you're fearful of who you can be, it shows lack of self-worth. So we have to begin to step out. We have to begin to remove fear. And we might not be able to do it all in one shot, but doing it in small increments and micro doses is what will pivot us to the next step. For me, not caring and stepping out of what other people may think, or needing validation and answers from other people in order to do the things that I need to do. I know what's best for me. You know what's best for you, right? So with that being said, like I said, doing little things, me just making this video, I don't care how short or long it is anymore. I'm showing up. And we have to show up for ourselves regardless of what people may think of us, regardless of what we may be telling ourselves, regardless of if we believe that we're going to be successful in it or not. Because, at the end of the day, it's never a failure. It's always a success, right? It's always a lesson. So step out, show up for yourself. Show up for yourself and do the things that you need to do in order to achieve, in order to just take a step forward into who you truly are at the end of the day. Some of us will never know who we truly are if we don't step out of who we once were. Some of us will never know who we truly are if we do not step out of who we once were. And sometimes you do need to go and dig through and walk through the darkness in order to find the light. But the light at the end of the tunnel is what we are achieving, are reaching for, striving for. Listen, I didn't make the rules. That's just what it is. And if you look at the most successful people around us, they took risks. And they stepped out of fear and into greatness. Show up for yourself. Tell yourself that your truth matters and your voice matters. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter who's watching. Do it for you. Do it for you. And make sure you guys check out Paint, Plant, and Healing. It's a show that me and my boyfriend created, and we'll be discussing all things paint, plant, and healing. Okay? So definitely check that out. We have the first episode up, and tell us what you think. Okay? See you soon. That's it. Thanks for vibing with me. Okay?
And I release all fear. I'm the baddest shorty in your